Unleashing the Power, the South African woman who defies time. Her name is Lindy Lazy, a strong-willed black South African woman who defies all odds. In a world where she stands as an ordinary woman, Lindy finds herself grappling with extraordinary circumstances. Her life takes a dramatic turn when she unexpectedly develops the ability to not only travel through time, but also possesses superhuman strength. This unexpected power surge coincides with South Africa's turbulent transition from apartheid to democracy in the early 90s. As Lindy navigates through this period of significant change, she yearns to utilize her newfound abilities to rewrite history, particularly in her homeland's struggle against racial segregation. With unwavering determination, she sets out to alter key moments in the past, hoping to shape a better future for South Africa. However, her aspirations are not limited to just rewriting history. Lindy also seeks to use her powers to protect her family and loved ones. As she delves deeper into her abilities, she discovers that she can manipulate time and space at will. This newfound control allows her to not only save her family, but also ordinary people from harm. But as Lindy embraces her role as a protector, she soon realizes that her actions have unforeseen consequences. The ripple effects of her interventions create new challenges and dangers, forcing her to constantly adapt and find ways to set things right. Determined to understand the source of her extraordinary abilities, Lindy embarks on a quest to uncover their origins. Along the way, she uncovers a sinister shadow organization that has been observing her every move through time. This revelation adds a layer of intrigue and danger to her journey, making it all the more crucial for her to protect not only herself but also those around her. With the stakes raised and the threat of the shadow organization looming, Lindy finds herself at a critical crossroads. She must harness the full extent of her powers and confront the forces that seek to control her abilities. The fate of her family, friends, and possibly the very fabric of time itself hangs in the balance. And as Lindy faces these challenges head-on, she discovers the true meaning of courage, sacrifice, and the power of hope in the face of adversity. The story is set in 1980, a pivotal moment in South Africa's history. Apartheid, a system of racial segregation and discrimination, is deeply entrenched in society, creating a climate of injustice and inequality. Lindy, a strong-willed black South African woman living in a small town, feels the oppressive weight of apartheid's restrictions. Despite the hardships they face, Lindy dreams of a better future for herself and her community. She yearns for a South Africa where freedom and equality prevail. Amidst this struggle for justice, Lindy's life takes an unexpected turn. She discovers she possesses the extraordinary ability to travel through time. This revelation comes as a surprise, leaving her both bewildered and hesitant. As Lindy grapples with her newfound powers, she also faces the complexities of her personal life. She is a single mother raising her young son, Kwesi, who is unaware of his mother's extraordinary abilities. Kwesi grows up without knowing the truth about his heritage. Lindy's journey through time leads her to a significant event in South Africa's history, the Sharperville Massacre of 1960. This brutal event, in which police opened fire on peaceful protesters, leaving many dead or wounded, becomes a turning point for Lindy. It is here that she witnesses firsthand the horrors of apartheid and the courage of those who stand against it. As Lindy observes the events of Sharpeville, she is struck by the bravery of a young activist named Fikile. Fikile becomes a symbol of resistance and hope in the face of oppression. Lindy feels a sense of connection with Fikile, recognizing the shared struggle for justice. She realizes that her own journey is intertwined with the fight against apartheid. Determined to make a difference, Lindy uses her time-traveling abilities to intervene in key moments leading up to the Sharperville massacre. She tries to warn the community about the impending violence, hoping to prevent the tragedy. However, her attempts to alter the past are met with skepticism and disbelief. The people of Sharperville do not believe her warnings, and tragically, the massacre unfolds as a In the aftermath of the massacre, Lindy is filled with grief and disillusionment. She questions the limits of her power and the possibility of changing history. Despite the setback, Lindy remains committed to the cause. She understands that even if she cannot rewrite history, she can still make a difference in the lives of those around her. As Lindy continues her journey through time, she encounters other individuals who have also been touched by the struggle against apartheid. She meets a group of activists who are working to dismantle the system of racial segregation. Among them is a charismatic leader named Thomas, who inspires hope and unity among the oppressed. Lindy is drawn to Thomas's vision for a free South Africa, and she joins the movement, becoming a force for positive change. Together with the activist group, Lindy organizes secret meetings and protests, challenging the authorities and raising awareness about the injustices of apartheid. Her time-traveling abilities allow her to gather intelligence and resources, providing the movement with a secret advantage. Despite the constant threat of detection, Lindy's courage and determination shine through. She risks everything to deliver messages, supplies, and support to those who resist apartheid. As the movement gains momentum, the oppressive forces of apartheid become increasingly threatened. The security police, led by a ruthless commander named Viljoen, intensify their efforts to crush the resistance. They suspect that someone with knowledge of time is aiding the activists, and they set out to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Lindy's son, Kwesi, grows older, unaware of his mother's extraordinary actions. As Kwesi reaches the age of 20, he too will be gifted with superpowers. The story of Kwesi will begin in the next episode. Will Lindy succeed in fighting against apartheid and bringing about positive change in South Africa? Or will the oppressive regime crush the resistance and maintain its grip on power? What will become of Lindy's son, Kwesi? And how will he fit into the ongoing struggle? Will he embrace his powers and join the fight for justice? Stay tuned to find out. Don't miss out on the next exciting chapter of this thrilling South African superhero adventure.